Hi and welcome everybody to my third week for the PBA. I'm playing against Baltimore Gliscorioles from St. Gus. We are the Smallville Smolivs and I'm Corken. I should do that in the opposite order. So just let's go with the match. I'm playing against some threats like Roaring Moon, Glimora, and I think for my team Golden is not that harsh, but Knuckles Tackle it's really annoying. Also, one Colonich could be threatening with Thick Fat, but I think Thick Fat doesn't change the matter that Fire in the Sun hits hard, so it's not that important, in my opinion at least. So main things also Braylon has priority, that's important. Running Moon can be boosted in Sun, he can boost speed or attack. So I prepare a Torkoal that can leave a +1 boosted in Sun, anything from Roaring Moon. I think Terra Dark was not the option. I think if it's boosted attack and Dragon Dance, Torkoal doesn't leave, but I'm not pretty sure. So that's the main thing with the building. I have to make sure some threats are not coming, but it's okay. For this thing I will show up. Right now my team, I have defensive Roto, I have defensive Torkoal as well, my both defensive mons. I think I have mixed Garchomp with Sub, just because it could tank something from Glimora and maybe pressure enough from there. I have NDD that could help against priority. And I think this one has Specs to you. I'm not sure why right now. Either Specs or Scarf, I don't know, but I think it's Terragrass. So, well, and Scarf Ditto, because I can reverse sweep him with his Rolling Moon too. So, let's go for the replay. I lead with Garchomp, as I've said, and he leads Chase, and I immediately go for my Draco Meteor with Life Orb. He goes for, I don't remember, I think Ground Pulse. Okay, so here I can either kill the Charizard or trade my rocks for my Garchomp. I think Garchomp did enough, so that's good for me. Right now I bluff the card from my Mon, so he decides to attack, risking the speed tie. He wins the speed tie, but I don't think I need HP on my Chiyu here. I might need for one Mach Punch, but it's okay, I can deal with it in other ways. So right now he brings this thing, and I assume he has something done for this. I can either Theta and attack or just go for the safe switch. I went for the safe switch actually, and right here I know I'm slow. I don't know he is faster than me because he will be max speed and I'm not, definitely, with my Rotom. So I just pivot into this. If I get sleep, I get sleep. If I get hit, I get hit. It's okay. I think this one was a safe play. Hits like a truck. I don't remember if this was one or no. I don't think so, but it did quite a lot of damage. I think he went here for the bravery, but right now I didn't get this play because I'm faster than him, so he can either be Scarf or not. I went for the safe switch because if he's Scarf, I can just pivot out my Rotom, and he went for the roost. And I know right now that he is not Scarf, so I went just for the Volt Switch, just to check for the Hydro, just to make sure he doesn't switch to something defensive like this thing on the Volt Switch. So he just goes for the Wool Cap. I didn't get display at all because I would just know I'm faster and just Volt Switch and get rid of this thing. And just pivot out into my NDD, that is my safest one to be dead. So right here I see the Photosynthesis, the boosted energy used up, and he goes for the speed. So this doesn't do anything for me. I can safely go into this and body press, and also I set the Sun. There's nothing he can do to actually kill me because I'm this thing that has a ton of physical defense. So he goes for this thing that is super annoying, and I just went for the safe play and switched to my Ditto just to check the moves. It's a standard set. I think it's what like Salt Cure, Iron Defense, Recover, Protect. He goes for the Protect here because he doesn't want to take my Salt Cure, and I just want him to be on a timer. So I just went for the Salt Cure because I don't care if he Iron Defenses 1,000 times. With the Salt Cure I can easily just trade mons for this. So I just went for some switches just to make a safe place. I know I'm going to tank one of these, and I will die. I can die or not to Salcure. So I went for this because it was a safe play, and I can also make this utility by just going for the Healing Wish as I've done, and I can bring back my Chiyu that has the Teragrass. So Teragrass here, it's not a double KO in Relo, I think, depending on if he's AV or not, but I just went for the Tera anyways because there's no safe switch. He just go for this one, and I think here, okay, he cannot attack me. The only thing he can do is either bolt out to get some damage here and maybe try to Mach Punch, or the other thing I remember opening the team builder and he could be screens, and I think that's what he went for. He just went for the screens, and that's okay for me. He went for some damage, maybe trying to get the para, that's okay. I just went for the attack because it's safer for me. If he Mach Punches, it's okay for me, but I think he couldn't go for that because by the way he's playing, he looks banded, so I think he went for something just to maybe be able to clear my whole team, because if he goes for Mach Punch, I can also go for Ditto and Revenge, but it's okay. It was a tough position to be in, so I think with the combination of Pokemon I had, there was no way I could lose this one. The moment Roaring Moon died to the Body Press. So that's for the week. I also expected him to Tera the Roaring Moon, and I just had to stack my Torkoal to it, but he didn't Tera Fairy, that was the offensive one. If he did that, I also could go to my Ditto and go for or try to go for a reverse sweep, but it definitely could give him some momentum. But it was a good game, in my opinion. Was well played from my opponent. Well, there's some opinion in the chat. I still think that Chiyu is way too overpowered to make it allowing this type of league. Even it's a draft league and you can prepare for it, it's just so much damage and so much coverage with Dark and Fire and some Tera that you can add up like I did with Grass. So just small talk with my opponent. Well, GG to him, and let's see the next week.